Hello you hardcores, how you doing? It's Rusty from Porky's Corner, biggest gob in sport. Always like to come in on a Saturday morning and see if I can take some red diesel. Only joking. Well, what can we say? Crusher Ben, Conor Ben. They pulled it off, didn't they? Where there is a will, there is a way. If you've got enough money, you can get off with anything, can't you? Just about anything. Look at OJ, Michael Jackson. But the letter of the law says Conor Ben is not guilty. So that's just how we've got to take it on chin, haven't we, really? I'd like to see the 270-page dossier, if they could get that out. I'd like to see that. Well, that'd make some interesting reading, wouldn't it? I'd also like to know, is it eggs or isn't it eggs? Because they've changed the stories that many times. And what they've done, in my opinion, they've thrown loads of money at it and scared everybody to death. See, if you've got money, you can do anything. You can just about do anything you want. I've seen it. I've had people around me years who've just done what they want because they've got money. And that's just how it is. What does it mean for drug testing now? Well, what about somebody who's Commonwealth level, who does about 50 tickets? What happens to him now when he's going up against these top guys? What's going to happen to that kid? You know, where does it end? I mean, Matchroom now, Dylan White technically didn't fail a test, did he, on the show when he fought Rivers? Well, he did. It all disappeared, didn't it? And they thought they could do the same thing with this, and they've made it disappear. They're like magic men, aren't they, at Matchroom? They should be doing magical tricks, shouldn't they, at Vegas? Like that David Copperbox. They should do them like him, shouldn't they, at Vegas? But what can you say to that? Nobody's going to come out and say a word, are they? I know what people are saying behind the scenes in industry. People in South Yorkshire and West Yorkshire, I get a good idea of what everybody says, but it's like I've just told loads of people this morning. Don't tell me or give me bullets to fire. Put it on your social medias. Oh, well, I can't. I've got a laminate. Nobody wants to do anything or say anything. It's that man in the mirror moment. Look in the mirror and look back at yourself and ask yourself, do you like what you see? Because what you're going to get now is all these YouTubers, they're all going to be refused access to Conor Ben. All them that have said something. And all them that played it safe, they'll be in the circle, won't they? And we know they are, don't we, Coogan? You know, all them who dare have an opinion, because they're wrapped around these people doing live IFL shows for Matchroom. I mean, come on, if that ain't being employed and paid by them, how can these people be neutral in a media job? It's not a media job now, is it? It isn't a media job, is it now? It isn't. It's not. It's the PR people for these people. They're in bed with them. But what can we do? We can keep banging our heads against a brick wall. We know we failed 2 different tests which were put into 4 tubes and they failed it. What about the strict liability and all this? Are we now going to have people, stalwarts and people who are supposed to be mastered? He's mastered. Are we now going to have people crawling? Are people going to be crawling up the ringers? Is that what we're going to have? Are we going to say out now, are they? Because they don't want to be dropped, are they? We're going to have people crawling about, hanging out the back of people now. We're going to have backtracking. Oh yeah, there's going to be plenty of backtracking. Get ready for that. And people saying, well, he's a nice kid and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Load of rubbish. We know what's gone on. As long as the fans know, that's all that matters, doesn't it? It's like all this rematch stuff, isn't it? The fans decide if there's a rematch. Now, the fans will decide on Crusher Ben, won't they? He's already not covered himself in glory, has he? On that muggy phone call to Eddie Hearn. Well, is it middle of a matchroom boxing interview, as if that isn't staged? There were no effing or blind in the row, it was staged. It's unbelievable, the scripts that they're writing, and they're using the media to get away with it. And you people keep falling for it. My inbox this morning was chock-a-block, and all it said was, Conor Benn's innocent, you proved wrong, Porky. Well, I think there's some more twists and turns in the plot yet. So we're going to see. Hey, listen, we can only go on the evidence. He's failed 2 dope tests, space of 3 months, and now they're saying he's proved that he's innocent. So he has to go box, doesn't he? So let's let him box, and let's see what the fans think. And let's see who he's going to box. But what I want to know is, all them that said what they said, are they now going to backtrack? Well, we've just seen Spencer Oliver. We've just seen what he said on his channel, Talksport, haven't we? The Gad will be up today, he'll have plenty to say. There'll be a lot of, well, we were only waiting for... No. We know what was said. And we're going to see who gets access now. So let's see who's an arse licker. Let's see who licks male arse from now on, moving forward, in the sport of boxing around this issue. So that's how I look at it. But who's he going to fight? Who's he going to fight? Hey? We're going to see, aren't we? We're going to see who he's going to fight. And if it's going to be for a belt or whatever, but I don't want to see gimmick fights. Eubank against Ben now is a gimmick fight, innit? We know the situation with Crusher, never won a belt. The other one's shot to pieces, no chin at all, no legs. Is that a misfits fight now, Ben against Eubank? I think it is. It's a gimmick fight, innit? Or Brook against Crusher Ben. That's a gimmick fight, innit, as well? I think so. Josh Taylor, he's a light welter coming up. So I think he'd be way too much for Crusher Ben. What about Jack Cattrall? Not calling his name out. He'd take that fight in a heartbeat. But would there be drug testing for Conor Benn's next fight? And if there isn't drug testing, there should be. And if there is drug testing and Conor Ben fails, will they go after him again? Will they? Because it seems to me that if you Canelo, Tyson Fury, Conor Ben, Mike Tyson's book, he was a cash cow, Mike Tyson, wasn't he? He admitted he used to pee into this fake penis thing, didn't he, to get off with what were in his system. So, it's madness, isn't it? Utter madness. Utter madness. So if you're a big noise, you can get away with it. You can just do what you want. But if you're a small fry, area level, journeyman level or whatever, you haven't got a prayer, have you? There's nothing down for you at all. And I just think that that's a damned indictment of British boxing, innit? It's a mess, innit? It's a mess. Who's at fault here? At board week, at UCAD week, have them at Essex got too much money? What are we being told? There's that much false information. Have they jumped the gun? Is this all just a smoke screen? Are the board going to come out and say, nah, it's not dealt with yet? We don't know, do we? It's all a bit of a mumble jumble. Everybody trying to play chess and things like that, and it just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Conor Benn's not fought in nearly 16 months. He hasn't got a fight lined up. He's saying he's free to fight. Nobody else has come out and made a statement yet. Not UCAD, not British Boxing Board of Control. Knowing my look, by the time they've gone up there and uploaded this, something will come out. And I'll just wait 10 minutes doing this. But I think it's a smelly situation. And I can't believe it, I'm flabbergasted. But Julian McGowan, my close friend, shut his channel down on YouTube and says he don't want to come on Porky's Corner no more. He's still my pal, so that's a good thing. So, and I've got his back. But, you know, he feels strongly about what's gone on. And I know others do, but they don't come out and say anything on the social medias, dare they? I know what trainers, promoters and managers think around South Yorkshire, Sheffield, Doncaster, Rotherham. I know what they think. But it's like I say to them people, or their friends, Tell them to put it on the social medias, like I said at the beginning of the video. Don't tell them to tell me, tell them to put it on their social media. Yeah, laminate holders from Sheffield. That's the one, on Doncaster. Put it on your social medias. Don't be telling people for me to give me bullets to fire. I don't need anybody to give me bullets to fire. If I want to put some out, I will. If I don't, I won't. Alright? But I ain't going to be licking people's arse at matchroom shows and then going behind the back saying to people, yeah, but we've got to do it best for our fighters. Man in the mirror moment. Could you imagine half of these in jail? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Come on, peace out. Peace out. Thank you for liking and subscribing and leaving a comment and sharing the videos. Pop, pop, bang.